Hey folks, welcome to Mikey Heels, Braxy B, review of episode 27. This is not going to be a very long video. Actually, if you watched our last video, I think a lot of people got all this right from yesterday's show till today. I think everyone knew Jen was done and then knew who was getting lopped off with the two incompatible couples. How do you feel about that? I think we got it right. Go ahead. Right? Okay. So it kind of wrote itself. Now, here's where I'm really mad. 35 minutes of Love Island, the last 35 minutes of this show tonight, it was... the whole time I'm sitting there going, I already know what's happening here. We already knew. Matter of fact, last night we knew. So, did predict Gal was going to pick Amora. Did predict Gal and Amora out immediately. Every couple voted them out. Gone. Then it was like, well, who would be the next one? Yeah, probably Caleb and, what's her name, Jada? Jaden. Probably them. Nothing really going on there. The producers made it that at least it was going to come down to Zach and Kata. It was going to pick, and there was slight drama because they could have picked Kenzie and Dylan. That would have been a tie of 3 votes each, right? And since it had Zach and Kata actually picked Melanie and Sincere, it would have been a 3-way tie. Right? I think that's the way they were wording it.
Not if they picked Kenzie, if they picked Melanie and Sincere. I thought it would have been a
3-way tie. So it's like, oh, you get this little late drama. And it's like, oh, there's an outside chance Kenzie's going. I would have been good with that. There's an outside chance, a 3-way tie. Is that who we're voting for? At the end of as all the dust settles, it's Caleb and Jaden, exactly what you thought, and you had to spend 35 minutes of this show waiting for this that you already knew last night was going to happen.
Yeah, but I guess
there you go.
It was not. There's no anonymity to it. You have to tell the person, "I'm voting for you," rather than like a secret thing of like we picked this one and they have to wonder who picked them. I think they thought like a little bit of drama and heat comes from saying to the other couple in their face of like, here's why I'm picking you.
Yeah.
Like, Amora, I think she already knew, like, yeah. Now, Tiara obviously didn't want to pick her or Jaden because was her people. Her Casa buddies. Mm-hmm. But then you even heard her say she don't have no friends in the real world. And I was like, wow. Not like one even? Like, that's kind of sad.
Well, look what happens when you start.
Everybody got one friend.
You start getting into the social media.
I know
of it all when you start hearing different stories and you're almost kind of like
I'll be feeling like
that might track, but
one friend.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. So here's the reality of it moving forward. A handful of episodes left, maybe a week and a half of them, maybe.
I know, but I want the social media challenge again because I feel like I cannot stand Zach. He's not getting enough of the daggers that I need him to get. His smart little comments, his rude stuff. He's been on the Trinity hate train. And it's like, I see other people saying it, but it's like, when you look at TV, and then Kata is blinded. People are like, oh, well, I'm not really, I was just trying to explore. I was going to bring her back, Kata. And then she's like, he's not even looking at her. When you apologize, look me in my eyes. Yeah. I'm like, and then before he's even done, she's like, okay, Zach. And then laying on him and hugging him.
Yeah.
Like at least Melanie's eyes are open.
Yeah. You can't lose Melanie and Sincere because it's just there's too much character. There's a lot of character there for the show. You got to go out with them. So at the end of the day, we got exactly what we thought last night, thinking about what would happen tonight. But we had to spend, I kind of was shocked, 35 minutes of this just like Snoresville.
And I don't need to see After Sun.
No. Now, we're going to add to the Snoresville by having, this is not my cell phone, but I'm going to use it as a prop. we're going to be voting on this. No, not the remote, but your actual cell phone.
Why you ain't show your case at least? Because then
Hold on. We're going to be voting on this. Anyway, the thing is, did you read what you're voting for?
most compatibility.
And that's a snore.
Yeah.
How do you think that's going to play out? We already know what that's going to be. So, like,
some people I'm not even going to put on the list. Are we allowed?
What's that?
So are we allowed to vote for some, like, not vote for everyone? Like, because I'm sure they want you to put in order.
Oh, what to see? What to
and
see?
I'm just gonna leave a bunch of lines blank.
I might throw a monkey wrench in this and vote for Carl and I. Anyway, just wanted to come on here. We spent a Friday night. We would usually be out dancing tonight, and stayed home, watched this Love Island.
Been out dancing.
Spent 35 minutes of something that I was like, you already knew what was going to happen. Anyway.
So where do we normally go dancing?
At the
LIE.
LIE?
Yeah, you're telling a lie.
At the okay, and so their next episode is probably Sunday night. They take Wednesdays off. Sunday night, it is what it is. So the Trinity and Bryce freight train continues to run wild on Love Island. This compatibility vote is like...
Even Mina was like, whatever.
The compatibility vote is, you know where that's going. So, all right. Here's to, like, let's just hope we got some drama coming, because it's a little, like, little bit on the stale side.
We would get some drama if they do some social media stuff and see that what some people are thinking of them. That's what they need. Come on.
But what is that? Here's the thing. Even if they go with... Even if they go with that, yes. Even if they go with that, okay, that'll be fun.
Yeah. And they'll be in there crying, and then they'll be like, wait, if people are saying that about you, am I wrong to like you? Oh my God.
Here's the thing. My thing is, like, is any of that stuff going to jeopardize Trinity and Bryce or whoever I forget how they pay. Did they pay the one person? It's just seems like they're just mailing it in. No, there's really no competition. But anyway, it is what it is. Mikey Heels with 1,111 followers on YouTube.
Oh, my grandma would play that a lot of.
Yeah, and very grateful for that. And this is Proxy B. Oh, by the way, BookBabe215 on Instagram.
Don't do that.
It's too late, and we can't edit it.
You could.
There she is, and here's how it's written right there. What's going to link? And right there, it is. One of the top readers in the world, in my opinion.
You know all the readers in the world? Okay, thanks. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.